Hey, welcome back to the Bolton Wanderers career mode. You're Cypson. Please make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bells on, drop a like as well. Whilst I have got you, please make sure you can show some support for this. So today we're going to be going through the Papa John's Cup and the FA Cup. So let's see how we get on. Keep it full strength, like I said, we do have that element that against Rochdale we have the ability to use a lot of this. As you can see, we're getting a lot of players back from injury. The last time you saw us, the likes of Edwards, Ameson, Baps, Tot Lee, Amechi, we're all out. So we're all coming back. So I think, especially towards the Christmas time, it is very key for us to have that element of that, a big portion of our squad back. But yeah, as I said, I'm not going to tinker too much with it. Declan John is kind of back, so what we might do is play it like that. And I know Thomason was actually complaining about game time, so I might start Thomason today. So that's really the only change we'll do. And then against Rochdale, we will happily change things up as well. I don't know if you can hear, but bloody hell, my fans are going mental. Right, so we are off then in what is hopefully for me going to be a very entertaining game. I would hate for it to go to a replay. That's the one thing I don't want. I'd rather go through or not go through. Because, you know, around December time, that's when fixture congestion goes mental. But it definitely seems early doors that we're having the best of possession and the XG. My one worry is, like I said, is that this Maidenhead team really sits back with those 6 players that they've kind of got. Because they're playing the same tactic as us with a flat defence. But also, we're 1-0 up then. Josh Sheehan swings one in, back post to Bakayoko. And that has been a deadly format this year. So then it's 2-0, and I think it's exactly what we need. Afolayan into Sheehan, and then Sheehan. Honestly, Josh Sheehan's been really good. I'd recommend him to... I would say Sheehan can probably do a good job in the Championship this year. So I'd recommend if you've got any money. But we make it 3-0 now, so definitely at half-time we can afford to make the changes that we need to keep this team rested. I perhaps were a little bit, cocky, shall we say. So we make it 4, or is it saved? We do make it 4-0 40 minutes in. I'm not going mental about this because I know that against... Charlton, I went 4-0 up and I managed to bottle that somehow. So I think second half we'll look at definitely addressing perhaps some changes to the key personnel. The likes of Sheehan, we can probably change. Definitely not Sims. And then we'll swap them to. And then as well, we will give Ellis Sims a chance. But yeah, pretty good stuff. You will hear as well my dad in the background, so sorry about that. But we'll make it 5-0 now. Doyle making a bit of taking the piss, and then Kachunga with a solid goal to make it 5-0. Then Afolayan is on a hat trick of assists. Which I think really shows the talent that we've got in this squad. Obviously, it's Maidenhead, so you can't really look too much into it. But an important thing with me is keeping the confidence up, especially in the attacking zone. You want it to be that, one thing I am going to do as well, just as we think on, I'm just going to lower that tempo. I'm not going to time waste because it's Maidenhead and it's 6-0, but I do think we just lower that tempo just to keep the players. We will actually... Is it Santos? Yeah, Santos is looking a little bit tired, so we will bring on Ryan Astley, another player who's been amazing this year. as he swings a ball into back stick to his centre-back counterpart to make it 7-0. I run out of words to really say. It is fairly routine. It's a result that you would expect of us. My hope is that in the second round we can get, again, a team like this where we can just go, all guns blazing and say, here we go, non-league team, full strength 11, go out there, have fun. Just so we have that chance of the third round getting a good tie against one of the big teams. I think that is so key, especially when you're in League 2, League 1, getting those big money ties, because it's any money that you can get. It is a massive benefit to the club. So we finished then 7-0 victors, in a position now we've got a few players on international duty, which is cool, because we needed to do that anyways. It means we can give Astley a start. Jack Barrett can also get a start. Declan John is coming back from injury. I don't think we risk him. I think we give Edwards on the bench. I think that'll be really good for him. Sarcevic definitely on the bench. Sorry, I'm literally just thinking big. So we won't have Sars as the fourth sub. MJ, I think Fitzmartin will have on. I think you get 5, don't you? So we'll probably put Fonzie on the bench instead of John. So as well, it's saying that he does need a rest. So we'll put then Doyle on the bench, and we can see kind of what we can get out of it then. I'm actually going to start Sars as well. Right, let's go then. That was a little bit rambly, but I'm sure you guys aren't too bothered. You see the inner workings of my head. Very much interested with this one, because like I said, we are in a position of pretty much it'd be nice to go through. Like I said, it's a good, we have for League 1 we do have quite a big squad, so it does mean that we can literally just rotate quite a lot in these type of games. That's a lovely ball by Sarcevic, and it's a very good finish, to be fair, by Fonzie. You see all our fans behind the goal. So Bolton in real life did do a 100% record in this, I believe. I think Port Vale was the main game that we struggled. I think it was 3-2 off memory. So I'm hoping similar stuff where the lads can just ease into it. It does seem like Port Vale look like they'll be the other team following through with, at the minute, beating Liverpool 2-0. But we've got that 1-0 lead. And I do think, to be honest with you, that we will look with that to just hopefully steer it through, as Elias Kachunga gets the ball here from a beautiful switch, sends it into Ellis Sims, and Ellis makes a very good headed finish. Keep an eye on Dapo. We will probably bring on, I think, to be honest with you, we might bring Jay Fitzmartin on for the second half instead of Afolayan, because I am trying to blood my youngsters. We do have quite a lot of good youngsters, so it's kind of key. As there we get an offside goal. I think that's marginal, that on Kachunga. It's a very good finish, in all fairness. So half time then, we are 2-0 up. Just praised them. Like I said, yeah, I think we'll bring Jay Fitzmartin on. Growing into the role very much. He is very much growing into the role. Like I said, we do have quite a lot of decent youth coming through. But yeah, we will just have to keep an eye on it. I think we'll see how things go in this tie, as it does look like Rochdale brought one back, so we might have to, fire them up again, but it's quite poor, to be honest with you. We have got an issue this season with, and I think we'll do that. I might just get them to lower the tempo down and time waste a bit. And see how we do. I mean, a draw still does get us through, but if it does go to a draw for whatever reason, we have to go for a penalty shootout. I am here just going to be like, I'm just going to shit house them. It might not work, but we'll just do short passing and just try to hold on possession wise. We are currently sat there with 63% possession. I think that's just the key. Gordon is very tired, but like I said, that we are in a position now where luckily John's on his way back. So that's a very good, it's worth it. So let's see who we end up with. First out the hat, which is good, we get Carlisle. I think that's a decent tie for us, to be honest with you. We will see who everyone else. Chef Wednesday get Port Vale, the other team from our group. So Barrow against Rotherham. Salford get Newcastle, the new Moneybag team. Hartlepool get Lincoln. That's an interesting tie. United are in it. Oof, I wouldn't mind them. But they get Leicester's on the 23s. Scunthorpe get Crewe. And Wigan, well, the only team left to get Leeds. So that's a very good tie then. 2nd of December. So things are shaping up pretty well. Things are shaping up pretty well. So we might actually come back, to be honest with you, for either the Carlisle and either Morecambe and Crawley. Make a smaller step, and then we can then probably come back at some time in January. I'm assuming that we will probably end up selling 1 or 2 players, just because of the fact that we do have interest in quite a few of our players. But I think that is a great time to end. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.